Okay, so today we're going to talk about some half-wit fuck-up who apparently found his way into the Senate, which I don't even know how the fuck he fucking found himself. Is he a Senator or Republican? I don't even fucking care at this point. Lindsey Graham, he is like literally the dumbest motherfucker to ever exist, and somehow people voted for him. Oh, in South Carolina, what a fucking surprise, because half of them fucking inbred and don't have fucking brainstem. No wonder he got elected to the Congress in the first place. This guy is so fucking dumb. He is literally on the wrong side of every single fucking goddamn issue. He voted pro-war every single fucking war we're in, and he's like pro-big spending and pro-running up the debt like a motherfucker. He is just so fucking brain dead. Like, look how fucking off he is. His eyes aren't even fucking centered. He looks like a fucking creep. He is so fucking stupid, so fucking creepy looking, and he is so fucking wrong. Man, I say fuck a lot, don't I? Sorry. But he really fucking pisses me off because, like, Rand Paul is actually making, like, a legit point here, and then Lindsey Graham totally just makes, like, the dumbest fucking rebuttal ever in the history of fucking mankind. And this guy acts like he fucking knows his shit when he fucking doesn't know jack shit. So we're going to talk about, like, literally, the fucking headline is so wrong. It is so categorically wrong. It is wrong on the molecular level. I mean, just like literally, anyone who's fucking, like, paid attention to jack shit since 9/11 or read a fucking history book in the last 30 years knows this headline is completely fucking retarded. I say retarded. Man, I'm trying to cut back on that. I haven't said it a lot lately, but this is, like, legit retarded. Like, oh my god. Like, this... Oh, I gotta compose myself to fucking read this shit. I had a really hard day at work, so I'm like really fucking high strung. So this is like the perfect outlet for me to just fucking roast this motherfucker because he is such a fucking dumbass. Okay. Graham hits Paul on call to bring troops home. Last time we ignored Afghanistan and we got 9/11. Okay, I had to pause for like 3 seconds to like absorb the stupidity of that statement. We did not get 9/11 because we ignored Afghanistan, you dumb ass motherfucking bitch. God, I wish I could say it to his face. He is so fucking wrong. Anyone who paid attention to the news during that time knows he's fucking wrong. We got 9/11 because we armed the Taliban and gave them lots of fucking intelligence, lots of fucking weapons, lots of fucking military training, all this fucking shit to make them a very good guerrilla fighting force. Oh yeah, and then we stationed troops in Saudi Arabia when Osama bin Laden was like, yo, I really don't like Christian soldiers on the Holy Land stationed there, supporting the House of Saud, which are like legit fucking assholes and like go against everything against Islam. I really don't like that. Can you like legit get your troops off my fucking Holy Land? And we're like, no, we're gonna do it anyway. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna attack you if you don't do that. If you keep on doing that. And we're like, yeah, go ahead, do whatever. Yeah, we don't care. We're U.S. We don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, we got 9/11. Fuck, dude. Like, just imagine if ISIS stationed troops in the Vatican to quell some stupid fucking bullshit excuse they make up to fight terrorism, whatever. And the U.S. is like, yeah, we really don't fucking like that. Can you legit get your troops off what we consider holy land, or we're gonna attack you? And ISIS is like, yeah, come at me, bro. Like, you wonder why this shit happens. He asked us to get troops out of Saudi Arabia, and we didn't fucking listen, and then look what fucking happened. Oh yeah, and then we gave them all this intel and computers and high-tech shit. We taught them how to pull off attacks like this. We taught them how to fight the Russians in Afghanistan. You think they wouldn't do that shit on us whenever we piss them off. That's beside the point. The whole point of this is, we did not get 9/11 because we ignored Afghanistan. Who the fucking hell thinks that? Lindsey Graham, you're a fucking dumbass. You're so fucking stupid. Who the fucking hell thinks that? We got 9/11 because we armed a terrorist group, taught them how to do shit, and then we pissed them off. Holy fuck, how do you not know that? I was like 11 years old when 9/11 happened. And I learned about it later and learned the reasons why it happened. Oh my god, this guy is so dumb. Oh, he's a senator. Why he's a fucking senator? South Carolina, why the fuck did you do that? Why did you elect this dumbass motherfucker to represent you? Unless this is an accurate representation of South Carolina, I'm just like, fuck, I'm not going to that state. Jesus Christ. Senator Lindsey Graham. on Thursday hit back at his Republican colleague, Senator Rand Paul, for suggesting that bringing U.S. troops home from Afghanistan would help solve budget issues. No. There's no fucking way. We spend billions and billions of dollars on our wars. We are trillions and trillions of dollars. No. Let me just look up. No. Internet Explorer. Okay, no. Fuck that. I'm going to Chrome. I hate Internet Explorer. I don't know why I fucking clicked on it in the first place. Sorry, I have to take a minute to take a drink because I'm about to go off on this motherfucker. Can we read his statement exactly? Alright, we'll get to that. He hit back at Rand Paul because Rand Paul suggested that bringing U.S. troops home would help solve budget issues. Look, how much are we in debt? Let me give the exact number because I want the exact stats so people won't say that I'm making up bullshit. We are in 2017, so it's basically, let's round up to 20 trillion. We are $20 trillion in debt. The war in Afghanistan, Iraq and Afghanistan, which Lindsey Graham supported both, has cost $2.4 trillion. $2.4 trillion out of a debt of $20 trillion. And Lindsey Graham is suggesting that ending that war will not solve budget issues. Lindsey Graham, do you know what numbers are? You stupid ass motherfucker. You're so fucking stupid. If we had not spent trillions of dollars in Iraq and Afghanistan, yeah, that would help solve budget issues. The military is a huge percentage of our spending every single year. You would know that as a fucking senator if you would pay attention to shit that comes to your fucking desk. God, you're Look at this. He sits on the Senate Armed Service Committee. How the fuck does he not know that? Holy fuck, you're dumb, dude. You're fucking... Oh my god. Look at this. He uses the tragedy of 9/11 to further his fucking retarded-ass policies. I'm sorry I said the R word. His policies, that is the only word to describe them. They are beyond stupid. They are beyond brain dead. Look at this. He uses the lives of innocent Americans. He milks that tragedy to try to get support for his stupid policies. And I hate when politicians do that. Look at this stupid-ass motherfucker. Look at this guy. It appears General Rand Paul is at it again. He just called for the immediate withdrawal of all forces from Afghanistan as a way to give the U.S. military a pay raise. Okay, here's a wild idea. I gotta come up with new insults for this guy because he is so fucking annoying. If you guys would bother to leave comments as new insults I can give this guy, because here's an idea, Lindsey Graham. If you could understand numbers and understand basic math at the 3rd grade level, if you take all the troops out of Afghanistan, you are saving a fuck ton of money. And guess what you could do with that fuck ton of money? You could give the U.S. military a pay raise, you stupid ass motherfucker. Because what does the average U.S. private get? YouTube probably not running, $19,000. Is that fair, Lindsey Graham? Is that fair that a private makes $19,000? You know, where would we get that? Where would we get that fucking type of money? Oh, I know. If we would take our troops out of Afghanistan. But you think that only Rand Paul entanglement thinks is a good idea. I'm sorry, I had to like think like 4 seconds because like that killed some of my brain cells. How dumb do you have to be to not understand this? He goes at it again with stupid fuck. Oh, okay. Never again. Never again. You know that's usually used in reference to the Holocaust and how Jews support certain policies in order not to have another Holocaust, and they say never again. So not only is he's using the tragedy of 9/11 to further his stupid policies, he's twisting that subtly, no doubt, because you have to know that. He's never again invoking like the Holocaust. Look at this. Lindsey Graham is praising Donald Trump's military policy and foreign policy. Like, how much evidence more do you need that this guy is completely stupid? He is brain dead. He is beyond brain dead. Like, oh my god. The bubble he must live in order to make these tweets and actually believe them is so mind-boggling. That to the ordinary people like you and me watching this, we're just like, can we please get this guy out of the Senate so we can stop fucking up this country? Like, oh my god. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Yeah, oh my god, these pop-ups. I thought I had ad block. Oh, I have ad block on Chrome. That's why this shit is. Graham's comments followed Paul's Thursday appearance on Fox News, in which he argued some of the country's military funding issues. Yeah, because how much are we in debt, Lindsey? I know this is very hard for you to understand these numbers. We are $20 trillion in debt. And how much of our spending is military spending? Percentage of U.S. spending on military. So, discretionary spending, that's non-mandatory, is 60%. No, I'm sorry. If you include non-discretionary, discretionary, so non-mandatory, it's 57%. But let's just do necessary spending. It's 16%. Still, 16% is close to 20%. It's close to 1/5 of the entire amount of money the federal government spends on the military. Now, I don't care about mandatory and non-mandatory because lots of that is non-mandatory to begin with. It's not necessary in the first place if you follow the Constitution. That's beside the point. So let's just go with the 57% because lots of U.S. Military spending, government spending is not necessary. So 57%. So let's just, you know what? That's kind of like inflating the problem. Discretionary. So the ones that we have discretionary to spend. 54%, that's better. Military spending, 54% of discretionary spending. And Paul is looking at this like, yo, we are spending 54% of our discretionary spending on military. Maybe we should cut back a bit. And Lindsey Graham is like, oh, you want another 9/11? Just shut the fuck up. Fucking asshole. We'd have a lot more money, and I could give a raise to every soldier out there if we can come home from Afghanistan. It's time to come home. There's no military victory there. You know, if you study history, which again, Lindsey Graham, who's a complete fucking idiot, never opened a history book in his life, realized that the British tried to occupy Afghanistan, didn't work. The Soviets tried to occupy Afghanistan, didn't work. And now we're trying to occupy Afghanistan, and guess what? Doesn't fucking work. I mean, this is, oh my god, it's like that old age phrase, those who do not learn history are doomed to repeat it. And he's right here, like, fulfilling a stereotype to the maximum. Jesus Christ, this guy's dumb. In an op-ed published the day before, Paul said he would support President Trump's idea to hold a military parade. Fine, have your stupid military parade. I don't give a fuck. If it meant declaring victory in Afghanistan, having the events to celebrate their troops returning home. So we could save money, save their lives because they're fighting for not the protection of his country, what they're lied to. They can come home to their families. They can come and defend the border like they're supposed to. Completely makes sense. Rand Paul is completely right on all of these issues. Paul is delaying a Senate vote on a 2-year funding bill that must pass before midnight Thursday to prevent a government shutdown. Paul has been critical of the deal, which would increase the budget caps to roughly $300 billion. He has long lamented the cost of the war in Afghanistan, which the Pentagon said Wednesday will cost $45 billion in 2018 alone. This is what he's talking about. If we fucking stop the war in Afghanistan, we could use that $45 billion to give everyone a raise. This makes legit fucking sense, but Lindsey Graham's over here fucking moral fagging and saying that's a bad idea. Holy fuck, this guy's dumb. He is so fucking dumb. He is just beyond... Oh, I wish I come up with better words right now, because this guy is just so fucking brain dead. Okay, so we're done with that article. I made my point. I leave all the links to all the things I typed up, you know, talking about how much has the war in Afghanistan cost, how much is U.S. in debt, average salary of Army private, percent of U.S. spending on the military. I mean, these are 4 links that will give context and stats to back up Rand Paul's argument that he is completely in the right when he's like, how about let's stop the war in Afghanistan, bring the troops home, give them a raise, you know, follow the Constitution, don't follow these unconstitutional wars that are just here to prop up puppet U.S. governments to spread our poisonous foreign policy throughout the region in order to give cover for U.S. companies to steal Afghanistan natural resources, whatever. I mean, this is completely logical. And then this guy just literally hit a nerve when he like looks at the most rational, logical argument you can think of, and then completely comes up with the worst rebuttal in human history. And just to emphasize on the end note here, how stupid Lindsey Graham is, how insulated he is in the upper 1%. Senator Lindsey Graham has never sent an email. I wish I was so rich and privileged that I would have to never send an email. I wish I was just so insulated in the top 1% oligarchy that I would just tell my secretary or my intern or someone below me to send every single email that I need to do. Like, can you imagine how much coordination, how much communication it takes to be a senator? A fuck ton. Lots of that communication is done through email. Yet, he has never done it. He has told someone to send and receive every single email that he gets. Someone else runs his email. That is how insulated this motherfucker is from the real world. He has no concept of reality. He is so insulated in his stupid, just 1%. That's all I can think of. That he is so fucking rich and so fucking privileged that he legit does not understand the earth as it is. And that's why he comes up with these stupid fucking policies. And whenever someone comes up with a rational, logical argument, he comes up with the most moral, fagging, just brain-dead shit you can fucking think of. That explains his behavior. And this is why I fucking hate this guy. I wish South Carolina would elect him out of the Senate so we can have someone with an IQ above 25 to please fucking be in the Senate.